Hi guys, if you have to, if you're in first, second, or sixth period, you have to retest tomorrow for Unit 2 and 3. We reviewed it today. We will do a little bit of reviewing for tomorrow, and then this is what your homework looks like. There's 4 problems. The first one is doing multiplying and dividing with decimals. The second one has fractions. The third one is putting fractions and decimals and percents into order from least to greatest. That's what ascending means. And then number 4 is putting the scores in order from highest to lowest, so descending. So number 1 says quick car uses 87 and 375 thousandths gallons of oil on an average day. If each vehicle gets 625 thousandths gallons of oil, how many cars can quick car service on an average day? So it's like saying that I have this big bucket of oil that has 87, 375 gallons in it, and I'm gonna give that car 625 thousandths gallons. I'm gonna give this car 625 thousandths gallons, this car, and then you're just gonna keep giving it out. So that will help you decide whether you are multiplying or dividing. And then whatever this being split up into all the different cars, that's how you divide or multiply. Make sure that if you are multiplying, you count how many decimal places that you have total, and that's how many decimal places you will have in your answer. If you're dividing, you have to make sure the number on the outside of the house, you move your decimal places over until you have made that a whole number on the outside. And however many places you move the decimal place on the outside of the house, you have to move the same number of decimal places inside the house. Okay, number 2 says the Ellis County SPCA has 49 animals they care for daily. If each animal gets 6/7 cups of food each time they eat, how many cups of food do they use per feeding? So if I have 49 animals, and I know one of them gets 6/7, another one gets 6/7, another one gets 6/7, another one gets 6/7. I am splitting that up, and that's going to tell me how many cups. If you add all those up, it's going to tell you how many cups that is. So splitting 49 into all the different animals' bowls, how much is that going to be? And what you're doing is you are telling me if that is multiplying or dividing. Am I multiplying 49 times 6/7, or am I dividing? Remember that when you multiply fractions, you multiply numerator times the numerator, denominator times the denominator. When you are dividing fractions, you got to keep, change, flip. So you keep, change, flip. So you keep numerator over denominator, change your division to multiplication, and then flip this to where your denominator's on the top and the numerator's on the bottom. On number 3, it says put the following numbers in ascending order. Ascending means you are going from least to greatest. I want you to create a table just like we do in class where you have your original numbers here and your decimals here. Make sure you have the same decimal place in all of them. So this one has at least 3. So all of your answers should have at least, or all your decimal places should have at least 3 decimals. If they don't, remember to add a 0 at the end so they all have the same decimal place. Then you're going to put them in the order from least to greatest. Remember, the larger the negative number, the smaller the value. So since we have negatives and positives, your first number here is going to be the largest negative number. Okay, then number 4 says put the following student scores in order from highest to lowest. So we have 1, 2 that are already in decimal form. All I need you to do is add an extra set or an extra column over here, and that's going to be your decimals. So change, this is already as a decimal, and this one is already a decimal. So you just need to change that to a decimal, that to a decimal, and that to a decimal. And then you're going to put them in order from highest to lowest. Highest score to lowest score. So your lowest score is going to be your smallest positive number. If you have any questions, please be sure to send me an email or send me a message through Remind. I'll be ready. I'll be available in the cafeteria in the morning for any questions on this. We will review just a tiny bit before the retest in the morning. So again, if you have any questions, please send me a message through Remind. Bye guys.